And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?
Yeah, how can basically Esau's kingdom stand, man? How is your kingdom going to stand, Esau? If our kingdom couldn't stand during the time of King Solomon, you know what I'm saying? If that kingdom couldn't stand, when basically we were all as a whole, how do you think your kingdom is going to basically stand, man? We were the example. You should have basically looked at the blueprint of us. Well, you see what Israel did. We're not going to do that.
Doing that.
We ain't doing that. But see what happened to y'all? Y'all got so proud, man. Because the scripture says the love of money is the root of all evil. Y'all got, yes, we had wealth back then during the time of our kings. You know what I'm saying? King Solomon had wealth. But we didn't let that get to our head. You know? We didn't let that get to our head, man. We kept the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. But what happened to y'all, man? Y'all a wicked seed anyway. So y'all basically, you know, y'all have no foundation anyway. You know? Y'all were wicked from the beginning, as the scripture says. So you bring up a precept out of that, bro.
Obadiah chapter 1, verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee, and even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
Yeah, the men that were basically at peace with you have deceived you, man. You were doing all this trade and talks with China. China don't want to fuck with you no more. China basically is tired of your debt, man. One of these days I'm going to bring out a book about that, because it's a book I found in the Dollar Tree through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. I was working there and I saw this book called America for Sale. And it talks about basically how China basically is against you, man. They don't want nothing to do with the American dollar no more. You know? Even some of these own states in the United States of America, in Babylon, they wanted to secede from the so-called union, man. They wanted to basically print their own dollars, man. Because they know what the Federal Reserve is doing. You know? Some of these mayors and these governors, you know what I'm saying, they know what's going on behind the scenes. What's that dude that Obama just got rid of? I think John Hagan, who was the Secretary of Defense. He knew where this country was going into, man. He was basically telling Obama, like, hey, you need to make, you know, some type of you know, you need to basically come to some type of agreement with Russia, because you're gonna lead this country into World War III. And what they do, they got him out of there, man. You know, they got him out of there. Because they ain't trying to hear that. All this stuff that's going on out here in the world is a smokescreen of the reality of what's going on in the prophecies, man.
Right.
You know? They bringing up shit about Bill Cosby, all this Eric Garner talk. You know what I'm saying? Scripture said 2/3 of our people basically gonna die, man.
Right. Perish and die.
Perish and die. Look what happened to us, Esau. We were a kingdom that was divided. Did we stand?
Nope.
No, we didn't. So what you think your kingdom is going to fall, man? The scripture says basically if a man, in Proverbs, what was that? Proverbs 16:7? You know? The Lord's going to make all the enemies be at peace with us, man. Look at all your enemies that you've made, man. America's made a lot of enemies, man. Japan still, you think Japan ain't forgot what you did to them, man? Dropping that bomb on them? You can bring it out, brother, if you got it.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 7. When a man's ways please Yahweh Shah, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
Yeah, so basically your enemies are going to be at peace with you. They ain't going to keep on going to war. You know? We got the technology for war. But what's the purpose, man? Don't you want to basically live in peace? Don't you want to chill?
You're tired of fighting.
You're tired of fighting, man. Even boxers retire.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Even one of David's mighty men told King David, David was keep on fighting even in his older age, man. But one of David's mighty men said, no, my lord. He said, man, it's time for you to basically, you know, hang up the shield, man. Hang up the shield. We got this. Those were men back then, man. My God and my King, man.
Obadiah chapter 1 verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
Yeah.
They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him.
Yeah, there's no understanding in Esau, man. You don't and I don't care how many times you send John Kerry over there to Iran, man. Iran is still going to make their nuclear weapons, man. Iran's not going to be stupid, man. You got all them neighboring countries in the Middle East that got nuclear technology, but you don't want Iran to have nuclear technology. It don't make no sense, man. You trying to check Iran, but you won't check. But you in bed with Israel, man. America's in bed with them wicked ass fucking Kazakhs, man. You know? Some of the people in NATO is basically going against you, man. Some of them nations in NATO don't like what you're doing, man. But you still can't see it, man. Don't you know the scriptures, man? A kingdom divided cannot stand. It happened to us. Don't you think it's gonna happen to you?
Yeah, right.
But the only thing about it, it happened to us, but the Lord's building our kingdom back up, man.
Done.
You know, our kingdom's gonna be built back up. You know what I'm saying? Basically, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, you building onto your shit, but at the same time, the Lord tearing it down. As you building, the Lord still tearing your shit down, man.
Matter of fact, get Mark chapter 3. It says the same thing, verse 22. Mark chapter 3, verses 22. Verse 22. Mark chapter 3, verse 22. I don't know.
Mark chapter 3, verse 22. And the scribes which came down from Yasharim said, he had Beelzebub, and by the prince of the devils cast he out devils. And he called them unto him, and said unto them in parable, how can Satan cast out Satan?
Yeah, how can Satan cast out Satan?
And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
Yeah, if a kingdom is divided against itself, it cannot stand, man.
And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
Yeah, why do you think they have family problems, man? Why do you look at these R&B groups, man? You know? Yep. Look at these rap groups, man. Look at these teams, man. What coach tell you? Ain't no iron team. Pass the ball, son. Pass the ball. You want to do it all by yourself, man. You know, that can't happen. You can't have offense versus defense, man. Now in practice you can. You know, offense 1 versus defense 1. But when we come together as a team, man, you know, we gotta be on one accord, man. I don't give a damn what our record is, man. We could be 0-15, man. We come out here and we go try to at least get a win, man. You know? You gotta have that perfect cohesion, man. Why do you think some of these basketball players get up out of these out of the league soon? Because the coaches find out you can't be a team player, man. Yeah.
And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but he had an end.
So what are y'all preaching about or talking about? Yeah.
Preaching about the Bible, preaching about basically waking up to the black people, keep on their medicine. And that was the thing according to the scripture, according to the prophecies, according to the artifacts that 12 tribes of Israel, according to basic scripture, according to basic prophecies.
Which are here today.
Which is still here today.
Yeah, I saw a video about this. It's crazy that they have them all, they have everyone thinking that they're the white people.
Right.
But they're not. That's why this man right here,
Yeah, I see. Just try and tell this to a white person.
Right.
They're not going to
They ain't get it.
They want to see what the devil is. They can see that's why and basically brothers like myself are going out here preaching the truth, as the scripture said. Even Yahweh Shah basically said in the last days, basically, he's going to raise us up. And we're going to go out there on the highways, the byways, and preach the truth. Because you can't cover up a lie for so long. You can't. Eventually, you're going to...
You can't even get the pocket for the city.
Yeah,
Listen to this. So
yeah. You can't cover it up for so long, and the truth is coming out.
Yeah, the Lord said for us to come out here and preach the kingdom of heaven to all people, but also let the so-called white man know that his kingdom follow, which is already happening.
Yeah, which is America. Which is slowly, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, we basically trying to wake up the elect. 144,000, 1/3 of those people right there on that song. Now you got some people now, those people basically, they had children about other nations, but with your father. But a lot of people still don't believe this. They don't believe this is coming. They don't believe the mark of the beast.
I know they don't believe it's coming.
But it's
They're
coming.
going to be looking real crazy.
Right.
Oh God, I am waiting for this day.
Yeah,
Right.
It's good.
It's too busy on their cell phones.
Yeah.
They doing everything but, and it just drives me crazy.
Yeah, you
So when
gotta-
the crap hits the fan, I'm gonna.
Right. You gotta get in tune with the Lord while you got the chance.
Yeah.
People, that's all right. People still, they worry about their phones. They already trying to make the iPhone 7. You just had the iPhone 6
I know.
last year. Come on, man.
And they out there waiting in line for
Waiting
it.
in line.
I mean, they're looking up everything but this type of stuff.
Right.
It's just.
That's right. But the Lord just got them blind. They didn't want them to understand.
We didn't want everybody to get this.
Everyone out here is distracted. It's a distraction. These cell phones are just a distraction. You're supposed to really get ready to hit the page.
That's right.
All this stuff is basically a smoke. You know what I'm saying? Not to take anything from the protesting that's going on in the world. Oh, that's just a smoke screen.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
really going on? Martial laws eventually going to come. There's dollars going to crash. I mean, it's going to be families. It's going to be race wars. They're going to basically have a blackout. You know what I'm saying? Pretty soon you try to get electricity and all this other stuff. All this stuff is coming. Yeah, it's just all that stuff they portray on the news is just a smoke screen.
Behind every picture, there's always a bigger picture. People can't see the bigger picture because they're blinded by the small picture that they have right before their eyes.
It's blessing that y'all see and y'all understand.
Right.
Because I try to tell my mom, and she's like, she don't know nothing. What drives me crazy? She don't know nothing about it, and it drives me. If Obama's not saying it, she does not believe it.
Right.
It drives me. I just wanted to shoot myself.
But he's not for us, man.
Thank you.
He's an African. You know, he's based in Africa. Basically, we're not African.
Thank you.
Israelites in the Bible, but basically those people in the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans come from Jerusalem, man. His father is basically a king, man. It's basically a Cushite. Based in Africa, his father basically, we were born against his people. His father back in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? All the time.
Like Africa, the Hamites.
Yeah. Right. He's simple.
Respect. Yeah, they're basically. But yeah, if it ain't about Obama, people think.
Yeah, it drives me crazy.
Yeah, it will drive you to drink. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking either.
I don't even drink, so
This man drunk a lot because he was under a lot of stress, man. He drunk a lot. Ain't nothing wrong with drinking.
Yeah.
You know, ain't nothing wrong with drinking.
Right.
They called him a wine bibber because he was under a lot of stress. Because the scripture says, give him strong drink. He was basically near to death. And he was near to death. They wanted to kill him every single day, all because he just spoke the truth. He was doing the same thing that we were doing, but people still didn't care, man. If you're still under that Obama cloud,
Oh God, yeah.
like you gotta wake up.
You know, it's hard to deal with all people though, you know, so that's why the Lord was on. It was hard to deal with all people. It was harder then to deal with all people. And now it's, you know, it's probably a little bit harder now because it's stuff that they do then, you know, they're drawn away from it now because